integration with a chain rule is a little bit tricky, but there are 3 steps you have to keep in mind. So first step is you have to add 1 to the power. Second step is divide by the new power. Third step is divide by the inner derivation. And then you're already finished. So actually it's not too complicated. You just have to keep in mind those 3 steps. And I will show you an example in a second. How to do integration with a chain rule. This is actually a little bit complicated, but also very well doable. So I just show you how it works. We have a typical function which needs the chain rule for integration, also for differentiation. In this case 2x minus 5 to the power of 2. And the way we calculate, we do the integration via the chain rule is we divide by the new power, and we also divide by the inner derivation. So first thing is we have to increase, we use the power rule, we have to increase the power by 1, then we divide by the new power, and then we divide by the inner derivation. And that's what we just do. So let's see, we have, we increase, so we can do it like this, 2x minus 5, so we increase the power to 3. We divide by the new power, and then we divide by the inner derivation, which is 2. So 1 divided by 2. And don't forget the c. C is the element r, and this is how it works. So if you have time in the exam, or if you do it as homework and you have a little bit time left, or you're not sure, then you can always test yourself. If you do the differentiation of the integration you just did, and so we do it, so that means we 3, because that's power rule, right? 2x minus 5, then we end up with 2, and times the inner derivation, which is 2, and the c, since it doesn't have any x, it disappears. And what we shouldn't forget, actually, when is the 1 divided by 3 and 1 divided by 2, and then we see it cancels out. It cancels itself, right? And then we end up with 2x minus 5 to the power of 2. And this is exactly our function. So we see that the integration we did was correct. And this is how it works. So just keep in mind, you have to increase the power by 1. You have to divide by the new power, and you also have to divide by the inner derivation. And don't forget the c. And if you're not sure, just do the differentiation, calculate the first derivative, and then you should end up with the function where you started. This is how it works, integration with the chain rule. Thanks for watching. Practice makes perfect. Further exercises with solutions you can find on my website, which is www.worksheets.com.